Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another foundation review. I know I just posted one, but I have been using this product so much that I really wanted to get a review up for you guys. So it's going to be similar format. I'm going to chat about it and then I'm going to demonstrate how I wear it and what it looks like on my face. So today I will be reviewing the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation. It looks like this. It is in a squeeze tube. On the Sephora website it says it's new, but I know I've heard about this for a while, but now I'm hearing about it all over again, so maybe they've reformulated it. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it does say new on the Sephora website. It is new to me. So it is just your basic squeezy tube, which I actually like. It is good for travel. There is 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce, so that is a normal size for foundation. On the Sephora website, it is $40 American, so that's a pretty average price, I would say, in terms of high-end foundations. It's kind of like a normal price. It's not too high and it's not like a drugstore, so it's kind of in the middle. It comes in 40 different shades, which is huge. Cover FX is known for having a wide range of colors for all different skin tones and all different ethnicities and backgrounds, so that's really positive about this brand. It ranges in 3 categories. There are N, P, and G numbers, and every foundation is with a number, so it's either a P, an N, or a G. So what that means is you have a pink undertone, a neutral undertone, or a golden undertone, and then all of those have a wide range of numbers. So I have the shade N25, so that's neutral, and that's 25, so it's kind of on the lighter shade of things, and then it goes up 30, 35, 40, etc. So in MAC, I would say I would be an NC20. Usually I go for more yellow undertones than pink, but these neutral ones are pretty good, and I would say I'm definitely neutral than golden. So I really like the shade. I think it matches me perfectly. So let's continue on. On the website it says that this is a water-based liquid foundation that provides hydrating, flexible, sheer to full coverage for the face. So, okay. I would definitely say if you had to get a sheer coverage out of this, you would have to mix it with a beauty oil or spray MAC Fix Plus on your brush and really sheer it out, but that's totally possible. So I actually agree that it is a sheer to full coverage, although not as sheer as a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream unless you mix it with something. But mixing it with a beauty oil or a moisturizer, something to thin it out, it actually does work that way. Okay, it says a silky smooth foundation provides buildable coverage, all day wear, vitamins C and E, soothe inflammation and reduce redness while protecting against premature skin aging. Okay, I definitely feel that it's comfortable and it's hydrating and it feels really nice on my skin. I also feel like it doesn't break me out. It doesn't leave any weird bumps or anything. It doesn't clog my pores, so that's definitely a good thing, and obviously there are lots of vitamins in this foundation to do that. It says natural looking soft finish in a long wearing water resistant formula. Okay, so let's talk about this. Number one, I think this has a beautiful finish. So I do have highlighter on the tops of my cheekbones, but everywhere else, that glow kind of in the center of my face, I just applied this foundation and it looks beautiful. It just gives you this radiant glow without looking too dewy. I don't usually steer for those. I usually steer for a satin, more natural finish. So this is honestly one of the most dewy foundations that I own. It's so beautiful and it is still skin-like. So it's definitely a thick consistency. It doesn't run down my hand at all. It's more of a moussey whipped texture, which I absolutely love. I love this texture, but it doesn't ever get cakey. And I've built this foundation up quite a bit depending on that time of the month or if I have pimples or whatever, and it doesn't look cakey at all, so you can definitely build it up. I usually stick with more of a medium coverage for this, but I also like infusing oil with it, and then it just kind of blends really easily and it's even more natural. So definitely a beautiful skin-like finish with a dewy look. Who I think this foundation is perfect for are people who don't mind wearing foundation, they like the feel of it on their skin, And I would say it's perfect for like more normal to dry skins. I am combination, so I do get oily in my T-zone. So I do have to blot and powder with this foundation, but I don't mind doing that because I really love the way it looks on my skin. If you have severely oily skin, I don't think this is for you. This is a bit too hydrating and a bit too dewy. I feel like you wouldn't like it, but if you're on the more normal to dry, you will love this. Dry skin girls will absolutely worship this foundation. What I think this foundation is perfect for is if you have an event. I don't think this is like perfect for like an everyday wear, like wearing it all day. So even though it says it's a long wear, water resistant, I don't think it's the longest wearing foundation I've ever owned, but it's pretty good. So it's probably around like 5 to 6 hours, and then after that, you're gonna have to powder, you're gonna be really dewy, and you're gonna maybe have to touch it up a little bit around your T-zone. But if you are going to an event, or you're gonna be photographed, or you make YouTube videos and you wanna look at on camera, this is stunning. This is stunning in photographs, this is stunning on camera. It just is like a flawless finish, and since it is that full coverage, it just makes your skin look perfect. Like you will look like you have perfect skin, but it won't look like you're wearing a ton of makeup. So far, I have absolutely been loving it. Anytime I have to wear, anytime I have to go out at night, or I have an audition, or a meeting, or a casting, or something like that, and I just want to look flawless and perfect, but still healthy and glowing, this is the foundation I reach for. So yeah, let's just get right into the demo so you can see how it looks like close up on my face. Okay, welcome back to my, once again, naked face. So same drill, I'm gonna get into a pattern of these foundation review videos. So here I am with no primer. I have moisturizer on, but that is everything that I have on my face. So I'm just gonna show you how I apply this foundation. So yeah, here is the bottle, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M439 brush. So I just squeeze about that much onto the back of my hand. So I always start at the center of my face and kind of work outwards, and I just try to spread it around my face as best I can in, like, you know, the first application, just spreading it all out. So it's a pretty good color match for me. So yeah, as you can see, this is really creamy, and immediately it gives off a dewy finish. Oh my God. This brush just broke. I don't even... Okay, so that brush just fell apart. I guess I got a faulty one, so I'm just going to switch foundation brushes. This is the SEPHORA Pro Full Coverage Airbrush number 53. And yeah, so I'm just going to continue what I started here. This brush works similarly, so it'll be the same effect. So yeah, I just like to buff this all over my skin. It's very easy to blend and to move around. So even though it is thick, it's still very creamy. And not too thick that you can't move it around, like I said. Okay, so that is one layer. So as you can see, that is pretty full coverage. And it has this glorious luminous finish. Like, I hope you can see how like glowy this foundation is. It's so stunning immediately. And it covered up like pretty much everything I have on my face. So really you don't need a lot of it, and you really get a good coverage, yet you can still see like my freckles through it, which I really like. It's not like a full mask that you're going to be wearing. So I'm just going to go in and apply a little bit more just so you can see it build up. So I always have issues on my chin and around my nose. So I'm just going to add in a little more there, and then just blend out the excess. So this is what I am happy with in terms of coverage, and like I said, just look at how healthy and dewy my skin looks. And you can even build it up even more, but I usually just go in with like a little bit of concealer where I need it. Yeah, I'm gonna put on some concealer and powder, and I'll let you know what that looks like. So I just put a little bit of concealer on, and so as you can see, I think this is like a flawless look. It really covers everything. You're not like left with any weird patches. It blends out beautifully. I will say it is still wet. It doesn't like dry down completely, but I think that is because it's a thicker like cream foundation. So all you have to do is set it with a light powder. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of my diffused light powder because it is just really sheer and it won't affect things too much. It'll just powder me down. Powder me down. Okay, so here we are, and even with a little bit of powder, you still see that beautiful, dewy, luminous look. It still looks like skin, even with powder. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever. So this is a beautiful foundation if you're going to be taking pictures, if you have an event to go to. Like I said, you will just look flawless. So yeah, that was everything in my little demo. Okay, so in conclusion, I think this is a beautiful foundation. It's a dewy finish. It can be like sheer, medium, full coverage depending on how you apply it. It's pretty long wearing, not my longest wearing foundation, but I don't mind that. If I know I'm going to be out all day, I'll wear something else, but for photos, for events, for special occasions, this is beautiful. It is pretty water resistant. I am sweating a lot in California and it holds up pretty well against that, but I wouldn't go jump in a pool with it, although I haven't tried that. So this is perfect if you have normal to dry skin and you're looking for something that is luminous, natural, and gives you the option from like I said, sheer to full coverage. So if you're having a bad skin day, pop more of it on. If you're having a good skin day, mix in some moisturizer or a beauty oil and you are good to go. Definitely go get a sample. You will find your color. There are so many. And yes, I absolutely recommend this one if you're looking for a beautiful full coverage foundation. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't, and let me know if there's any other foundation you would like me to review. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a makeup tutorial on this look right here, and it is an easy everyday autumnal makeup look.